Welcome to Food Fun, sponsored by From Scratch Kitchen and Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate Prairie View. I'm your host, Matt Dominguez. We're coming to you today from the From Scratch facilities located on 401 Victoria Avenue. So what we do is we take a recipe from the Better Homes and Gardens cookbook and we make it with a special guest. Today's guest will be cookbook author and cooking expert, Ms. CJ Katz. And we're going to be making some cherry cooking bars on page 280 and also some spritz cookies, which are on page 268. So let's meet our special guest today. CJ Katz.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
How you doing?
I'm good, I'm good.
Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you too. Okay.
Now I wanted to let you know that I had to wear one of these ugly Christmas sweaters.
Yes, absolutely.
I love yours, a little tight there.
Little tight on me, but we're gonna work with it today.
But here's the thing. You made me wear this.
Yep.
My kids told me I looked like my grandmother, so I have something here for you.
Oh, is that right?
You have to wear.
Okay.
Because
all right.
it has to be equal, man.
All right.
Okay.
Well, let's do it.
So let's get going here, Matt. So, do you know how to bake? Do you do much baking?
The only baking I do revolves around eggs as well. So.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So what we need here is we need equal amounts of butter and shortening. You dump that in here.
All right.
So there's our shortening.
Shortening and the eggs, or sorry, shortening in the butter as well.
Yeah, half a cup of shortening, half a cup of butter.
Okay.
So we'll pop that in. So there we go. We're going to cream this together with, we're going to put in some sugar.
All right.
So there.
A full cup?
What you want to do is we're going to actually putting in a cup and 3/4.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha.
Now dump in the baking powder and the salt, and let's get that going. Okay, so now we're going to add in our eggs one at a time.
Okay.
So let me do the first one there for you.
Okay.
And that is 3 cups of flour.
3 cups of flour.
Pop that in.
Oh, I guess it's already measured out then.
It's already measured.
Okay.
So there you go. And while we're at it, let's dump in a teaspoon of vanilla. We've got all of this together.
Okay.
We want to use about half the batter for the bottom and then half for the top.
All right, so Over the Hill Orchards.
Yeah,
okay.
Over the Hill Orchards in Lumsden.
Okay.
Fantastic company. I mean, really terrific, all organic. So go ahead and look at the color. That doesn't have any food coloring in it.
Oh, wow, really? So this is all...
This is the real deal. So now we're going to take the dough and we're just going to doppel it all over the top like that.
Looking pretty good.
Terrific. So that's going to go in the oven now at 350.
All right.
For, let's see here, about 30 minutes. And then we'll put on a nice little glaze. In the meantime,
All right.
this looks fantastic.
All right, well, let's get it into the oven then.
Yeah, and then when we come back, I'm going to show you how to make a spritz cookie.
Oh.
So now we've got this spritz cookie dough. This is a very soft cookie dough because it has to go into a gun like this, which is a spritzer. Now it can take a few little, there we go. And then you can just take a few little sprinkles, and you can put sprinkles here too. And you just sprinkle the top, and it just already looks like Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Now, when these things, you look at this and you say, yeah, but there's all kinds of space between the balls here. When it bakes, it puffs up and they all fuse together.
Nice. So it's going to be primarily decorated then, so that's good.
And if you want, you can do it plain and then drizzle over a little bit of glaze.
Okay, so CJ, so we're here, where everything is cooling here for us, so we're just going to have a convo and talk. So you started off, you know, you're an import into this province. So how'd you get started in the cooking industry as an author, an expert? How'd you get started?
Oh, it's crazy. I can't believe how good this province has been for me. I'm totally grateful. Nobody was really writing about what was going on in the city with regard to food.
Gotcha.
And that's kind of how it started. I started a newsletter called Savor Life. And it was funny, that one little newsletter spun me off into radio. Then it spun me off into CTV, where I've now got my cooking show, now in its 9th season.
Wow.
And then the cookbook evolved out of the TV show.
What's the book? What's the book called?
It's called Taste Seasonal Dishes from a Prairie Table.
Okay.
And it's is a professionally bound cookbook available through Chapters. You can get it on Amazon. It's all over the place. It's an award-winning book. And yeah.
There you go.
You know, kind of everything's kind of evolved out of there. And I'm just grateful for that. I'm grateful for all the.
Well, I can hear the passion. I can hear that you really enjoy what you do.
So I think you need to come on my show.
Oh.
Seeing as you had me,
Okay.
you got to come on mine.
Okay. No ugly sweaters though. No ugly sweaters.
No ugly sweaters.
Okay. All right. All right.
You can look as hot as you want.
Okay. Thanks. Okay.
Just keep your shirt on.
All right. Okay. Absolutely. So you heard it here first.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on CJ's show at some point. You're gonna get me on there making some breakfast tacos.
We'll get you this season.
Okay. Outstanding. That's even better.
Yeah.
All right. So it looks like everything's kind of cooled down. We're gonna come back and it's gonna be some taste testing now. All right, so we have our cookies made. Our cherry cooking bars are out.
Yep.
Let's get a drizzle on there and let's, it's time to taste a little bit here.
This is a very simple glaze, cup and a half of icing sugar, little bit, quarter teaspoon maybe of vanilla.
Okay.
And then milk just so that you get this beautiful consistency. Almost like thicker than buttermilk, but doesn't that look gorgeous?
Oh yeah.
And so just take your whisk like this and just drizzle it on. You just keep grabbing it and just...
Absolutely.
Okay, so we got it like this. We've also got a little bit left here. And so we've got our lovely cookies. Some of them are decorated. But you can take a glaze like this and just put it on the top of the cookie.
Ah, there we go.
And there you go. Why don't you try that one? Whoops. And see what you think of that. Whoa.
Really good. Good.
Just a really nice standard sugar cookie, right? One of the things that I like to do is just change up the sugar cookie, and I like to put in maybe a quarter of a teaspoon of nutmeg, and that works really well in there too.
Nutmeg on the sugar cookie. That's the first time I've heard that. That's awesome.
Yeah. No, I actually grew up with sugar cookies that had nutmeg in them. So, here we go. Now these are bars. You can serve it, to me, a kuchen, you can actually serve as a bigger piece for a dessert.
Okay.
Or you can cut it into smaller pieces. And like this thing, you can probably get quite a few bars out of. A bar is that smaller piece, just like that. Cut them into sort of 1 inch by 2 inch pieces, right? So then when you're making your cookie tray, you've got your sugar cookies. You've got your kuchen here. And then another very pretty festive cookie, also from your cookbook, are these peppermint meringues.
Oh yeah.
You see? And those are pretty, they hold really well.
They're really light.
They're very light, and those are gluten-free. So for people who, I'm just gonna, you know what, why don't you try that one?
All right. You gonna hop in here as well?
Okay, I'll hop in there too.
All right. Great.
Terrific. Just a terrific little cake. I think we could have put even more cherries on there. Okay, really torqued it out.
Yeah, really good. Really good.
This is terrific. Thank you for having me on.
It's been great. We always try to make it a little festive, Christmas show. And this is something obviously people can do at home.
It is.
And with family, like we spoke about earlier.
I think that's really important, getting family around, gathering around.
Get everybody in the kitchen. Hey, let's have some time together and do something.
Well, I brought in a Christmas present for you because it is the Christmas season. And I brought you in a copy of my cookbook.
Oh.
For you to have.
You know what? Since we're doing that, I've got a copy of my cookbook for you as well.
That's terrific. I'm excited. I love this book. It's been around a long time. I grew up with that book. So.
Well, you know what? We hear a lot of that, and every now and then, new recipes do go in here. And so this is the new cookbook.
Okay.
All right, so here we go.
Well, you get to do that. This is all about Saskatchewan.
Oh, outstanding.
And lots of savory recipes in there, including that steak recipe that I really like.
The steak recipe's in here?
It's in there.
I already know what I'm making. I already know what I'm making.
Terrific.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Well, that was food fun. If you'd like the recipes, check out our website. Thanks to our sponsors from Scratch Kitchen, Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate Prairie View, and a big thanks to our special guest, CJ Katz. I'm Matt Dominguez, and we'll see you next time. All right, back at Food Fun, I'm here with Chef Benny. Chef, tell me a little something about From Scratch Kitchen. What are we doing here? Come on, buddy.
If you don't want to cook in your kitchen and you think it's like stressful and stuff, then
will people come? You can call. People can call you to help you to ask you to help them with recipes.
Yeah, just right. That's right.
Okay.
And then there's 3 options. you can just phone or online on our website. You can place an order, or you can just come in, ask for come in.
And just order it here at the store, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you can book like a little in-store meal assembly session, and you can make your own meals.
Oh, so people can come in to the store and they can create and make their own meals?
Yeah, and then you can have your own like private parties, or it can have a few guests, and then you can have games, you can make your own apron, but this one was just my mom gave me, because she runs From Scratch Kitchen.
Outstanding.